You ready?
Just 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, the kitchen fan is loud. He's there, almost there. Yeah, here we go. Billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wa salatu wa salam ashrafil mursaleen. Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad al-Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam bi madadikum wa nazarikum Sayyidi ya Rasul Kareem ya Habib al-Azim. Madad ya Sayyidi ya Sultan al-Awliya Shaykh Abdul Faiz al-Daghestani, Shaykh Muhammad Nazim al-Haqqani, Mawlana Shaykh Sham Kabani, Shaykh Adnan Kabani, Shaykh Muhammad Adil, Ma'abd Khaliq al-Khujdawani, Sahib Zaman Sayyid Muhammad al-Mahdi alayhi salam, Ruhullah Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, Saifullah Sayyidina Ali salam. Thumma Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, Sayyidina Umar, Sayyidina Uthman, Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, Imam al-Husayn alayhi salam, Sayyidatuna Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam, Sa'ir wa Sadatina wa Siddiqina al-Fatiha. Al-Shafad ya Rasul Kareem. Inshallah, let's start with our salawat book, inshallah, page 5. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala
Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam. Salatan tadumu wa tuhda ilayh mamara layali wa tula davam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفرك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا. لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم. وإن تولوا فقولوا حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الفاتحة لنا ولكم يا حاضرون ووالدنا ووالدكم وأهلنا وأولادنا ولمشايخنا ولمن حضرنا ولمن غاب عنا ولأحيائنا ولأمواتنا وللمواظبين على هذا المجلس ولمن كان سببا في جمعنا بأن الله الكريم ينبر القلوب ويغفر الذنوب ويسر ويحفظنا بما حفظ به الذكر وينصرنا بما نصر الرسول. وأن الله الكريم يجعل مجلسنا هذا محاطا بالخيرات والمسرات والأنوار والبركات ويقضي لنا جميع الحاجات بجاه خير البريات. وأن الله ينصر المسلمين وعلانية الله الكريم ينصر سلطان الأولياء مولانا الشيخ محمد ناظم الحقاني قدس الله السر بجاه خير الأنام وعلى كل نية صالحة مع حسن الخاتمة عند الموت بعد العمر المديد في طاعة الله وإلى حضرة النبي.
سر سورة الفاتحة. شهد يا رسول الكريم. آمين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنت سلطاننا يا ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وتب علينا وزد حبيبك سيد الأولين والآخرين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. زده يا رب عزا وشرافا ونورا وسرورا وسلطانا ورضوانا رغما في الشيطان ومن تبعه.
عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا
بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله أسعنا هذا بفضل الله.
يا أكتاب ويا
أنجاب
ويا سادات ويا أحباب وأنتم
يا أولي الألباب.
تعالوا وانصروا لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله أسعنا هذا بفضل الله.
سألناكم
وبالزلفى رجوناكم
وفي أمر
قصدناكم فشدوا أمركم لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا
بأهل الله
وكونوا عوننا في الله أسعنا هذا بفضل الله. فيا ربي بسعادتي تحقق لي إشاراتي أساتاتي بشاراتي ويصفو أمرنا لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله أسعنا هذا بفضل الله. بكشف الهجب عن عيني ورف البين من بيني وصرف القلب والعين بنور الوجه يا الله عباد الله
رجال الله أغيثونا
بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله أسعنا هذا بفضل الله.
صلاة
الله مولانا على من بالهدى جانا ومن بالحق أولانا
شفيع
الخلق عند الله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله أسعنا هذا بفضل الله.
سلم.
مدد مدد مدد يا سيدي مدد مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا أبو بكر الصديق مدد يا عمر فاروق مدد يا عثمان غني مدد يا إمام علي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا فاطمة زهرة مدد يا إمام حسن مدد يا إمام حسين مدد يا سلمان فارسي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا قاسم مدد يا صادق مدد يا بسطامي مدد يا خرقاني مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا فرمادي مدد يا حمداني مدد يا خضر مدد يا غجدباني مدد يا عارف مدد يا فغنبي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد مدد
مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا رمضاني مدد يا سماسي مدد يا أمر كلال مدد يا شاه نقشبند مدد يا عطارو مدد يا شارخي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا أغراري مدد يا زاهدي مدد يا درويش مدد يا أمكنك مدد يا باقي بالله مدد يا سر هندي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد
يا معصومي
مدد يا سيف الدين مدد يا بدباني مدد يا شمس الدين مدد يا دهلوي مدد يا بغدادي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا إسماعيل مدد يا محمد مدد يا رغي مدد يا هموكي مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا صغوري مدد يا مدني مدد يا شرف الدين مدد يا عبد الله مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد
يا شيخ ناظم
مدد يا شيخ هشام مدد يا شيخ عدنان مدد يا شيخ عادل مدد مدد مدد يا
سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا صاحب الوقت مدد يا فرد الإمام مدد يا صديق مدد يا يماني مدد يا إمام العارفين مدد يا سخاوي مدد يا معروف ملحد مدد يا غضلنا مدد مدد مدد يا سيدي مدد مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد
مدد مدد مدد مدد يا رسول الله. Inshallah, Naat number 7, Arabic Salawat book, page 17. Ya Rabbi salli ala Muhammad, Ya Rabbi salli alayhi wa sallim, Ya Rabbi salli ala Muhammad, Ya Rabbi salli alayhi wa sallim, Ya Rabbi ballighu al-wasila, Ya Rabbi khussahu bil-fadila, Ya Rabbi warda an sahaba, Ya Rabbi وارد عن سلالة يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي وارد عن المشايخ يا ربي فارحم والدينا يا ربي وارحمنا جميعا يا ربي وارحم كل مسلم يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي واغفر لكل مسلم يا ربي يا سامع دعانا يا ربي لا تقطع رجانا يا ربي بلغنا نزور يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي تغشانا بنوري يا ربي حفظانك وأمانا يا ربي واسكننا جنانا يا ربي أجرنا من عذابي يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي وارزقنا شهادة يا ربي هتنا بالسعادة يا ربي واسلي كل مسلم يا ربي وكفي كل مؤذي يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم يا ربي صل على محمد يا ربي صل عليه وسلم.
Inshallah, number 18, Salawat book, page number 41. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي يا من حضر النبي خير البشر، النبي يا من حضر، النبي خير البشر، من له شق القمر والغزل سلم عليه، يا نبي صلوا عليه
صلوات الله عليه،
وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي ذاك العروس ذكره يحيي النفوس، النبي ذاك العروس ذكره يحيي النفوس. النصارى والمجوس أسلموا على يديه، النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه،
وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه.
النبي ذاك الملك قوله قول فصيح، النبي ذاك الملك قوله قول فصيح، والقرآن شيء صحيح الذي ينزل عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه، وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. النبي يا حاضرين علموا علم اليقين، النبي يا حاضرين علموا علم اليقين. أنا رب العالمين أفرض الصلاة عليه، يا نبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه، وينال البركة
كل من صلى
عليه. النبي المجتبى الذي نزل قبى، النبي المجتبى الذي نزل قبى، أزر الدين والنبى كلكم صلوا عليه، يا نبي صلوا عليه
صلوات الله عليه،
وينال البركة كل من صلى
عليه.
وامتدح زوج البطول ابن عم للرسول، وامتدح زوج البطول ابن عم للرسول، من أحبهم في قبول والإله يرضى عليه. النبي صلوا عليه
صلوات الله
عليه، وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. الحسن ثم الحسين للنبي قرة عين، الحسن ثم الحسين للنبي قرة عين، نورهم كالكوكبين جدهم صلوا عليه. النبي صلوا عليه
صلوات الله
عليه، وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه. أبو بكر وعمر نورهم يعلو القمر، أبو بكر وعمر نورهم يعلو القمر، منغبهم في ساقات والإله يسخط عليه. النبي صلوا عليه صلوات الله عليه، وينال البركة
كل من صلى عليه.
وترد عن ذي النورين من تزوج قمرين وترد عن ذي النورين من تزوج قمرين من تردى في خيرين والمولى يرضى عليه النبي صلوا عليه
صلوات الله
عليه وينال البركة كل من صلى عليه.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله.
Inshallah, number 10, page number 28. يا حنان يا منان يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان جود لنا بالغفران جود لنا بالغفران جد لهذا الإنسان عبد سوء خزيان من ذنوبي وحلان خايفينك غضبان خايفينك غضبان يا حنان يا منان يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان جد لنا بالغفران جد لنا بالغفران ربنا نستعفيك ربنا نسترزيك ولنا ظن فيك يا رجاء أهل الإيمان يا رجاء أهل الإيمان يا حنان يا منان يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان جد لنا بالغفران جد لنا بالغفران لا تخيب راجي تحت بابك لاجي لم يزال في الداجي قائلا يا حنان قائلا يا حنان يا حنان يا منان يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان جد لنا بالغفران جد لنا بالغفران بالنبي الأمي وخديجة أمي والبطول الختمي سيدات النسوان سيدات النسوان يا حنان يا منان
يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان
جد لنا بالغفران جد لنا بالغفران بالنبي الأجا من نبينا آدم وبنوح الأقدام وخليل الرحمن وخليل الرحمن يا حنان يا منان يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان جد لنا بالغفران جد لنا بالغفران بأهل التربة شار والفقيه المشهار وبآل الأبرار من بهم حالي زار من بهم حالي زار يا حنان يا منان يا قديم الإحسان بحر جودك مليان جد لنا بالغفران جد لنا بالغفران.
سلم وبارك.
Inshallah, Urdu Qawali book 45, number 45. علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم لکھ تے کروڑ باری آنکھو جم جم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی نو یاد کرو رل کے فریاد کرو علی نو یاد کرو رل کے فریاد کرو ہے غریبان دا اے ہو آسرا علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم اے نبی دا ہے پیارا علی نور علی نور علی دا ہے اللہ اللہ کعبے چ ظہور
علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا
علی علی علی مولا او دے جی دے مولا نے حضور علی پیر پیران دا ہے دلاں دا سرور
علی مولا
علی مولا علی مولا
علی علی
ولیاں دے سیراں دا ہے تاج علی علی مومنہ دی بس ہے معراج علی علی ولیاں دی سیراں دا ہے تاج علی علی مومنہ دی بس ہے معراج علی علی گن گن دساں کی میں علی دے کرم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم
علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم
لکھ تے کروڑ باری آنکھو جم جم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم
علی مولا علی مولا علی دم
دم علی دی پہچان ہے رب دی پہچان علی دیا طاقتاں نو جاندا جہان علی مولا علی مولا
علی مولا علی
رب دا ہے شیر اچھی علی دی ہے شان کلی ایمان علی نبی دا اعلان علی مولا علی مولا
علی مولا
علی علی حیدر قرار بطراب علی علی ہاشمی جوان لا جواب علی علی حیدر قرار بطراب علی علی ہاشمی جوان لا جواب علی علی جنہ دا نہ کوئی علی اونا دا برم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم لکھ تے کروڑ باری آنکھو جم جم علی مولا
علی مولا علی دم دم
علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم اکھیاں دی ٹھنڈ علی دلاں دا قرار گلیاں دا روپ علی پھلاں دا نکھار
علی مولا علی مولا
علی مولا علی علی باغاں تے باغیچیاں دا علی ہے شنگار صدقے علی دی ساری کھڑی ہے بہار
علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا علی
کریے نہ کیوں اسی پھر علی علی سکھ لے کے آندی ہے سویر علی علی کریے نہ کیوں اسی پھر علی علی سکھ لے کے آندی ہے سویر علی علی علی علی آکھیے تے نس جاندے غم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم لکھ تے کروڑ باری آنکھو جم جم علی مولا علی مولا علی دم دم
علی مولا علی مولا
علی دم دم اسا گناہگاراں دائے علی لجپال دیما کی مثال علی ہے بے مثال علی مولا علی مولا
علی مولا علی
لکھاں تے کروڑا ہجا علی دا جمال موڑ دانی علی دیاں رب ذوالجلال علی مولا علی مولا علی مولا ایویں نی پکار دا زمانہ علی علی سخیاں دا ولی گھرانہ علی علی ایویں نہیں پکار دا زمانہ علی علی سکھیاں دا گلی گھرانا علی علی علی علی اکھیے طوفان جاندے تھم علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی دم دم لکھ تے کروڑ واری آکھو جم جم علی مولا علی دم دم علی مولا علی دم دم
صلی وسلم وبارک علیہ وعلی آلہ.
انشاءاللہ اردو والی بک نعت نمبر 58. چھوڑ فکر دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں چھوڑ فکر دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمتیں بدلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمتیں بدلتے ہیں رحمتوں کی چادر کے سر پہ سائے چلتے ہیں رحمتوں کی چادر کے سر پہ سائے چلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ کے دیوانے گھر سے جب نکلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ کے دیوانے گھر سے جب نکلتے ہیں چھوڑ فکر دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمتیں بدلتے ہیں ہم کو روز ملتا ہے صدقہ مدینے والے کا ہم کو روز ملتا ہے صدقہ مدینے والے کا مصطفیٰ کے ٹکڑوں پر خوش نصیب پلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ کے ٹکڑوں پر خوش نصیب پلتے ہیں چھوڑ فکر دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمت بدلتے ہیں آمینہ کے پالے کا کالے زلفوں والے کا آمینہ کے پالے کا کالے زلفوں والے کا جشن ہم مناتے ہیں جلنے والے جلتے ہیں جشن ہم مناتے ہیں جلنے والے جلتے ہیں چھوڑ فکر دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمتیں بدلتے ہیں صرف ساری دنیا میں وہ ہے کوچائے احمد صرف ساری دنیا میں وہ ہے کوچائے احمد جس جگہ پہ ہم جیسے کھوٹے سکے چلتے ہیں جس جگہ پہ ہم
جیسے
کھوٹے سکے چلتے ہیں، چھوڑ فکر دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں، مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمتیں بدلتے ہیں، نقش کر لے سینے پر نام سرور دی کا، نقش کر لے سینے پر نام سرور دی کا، یہ وہ نام ہے جس سے سب عذاب ٹلتے ہیں، یہ وہ نام
ہے جس
سے سب عذاب ٹلتے ہیں، چھوڑ دنیا کی چل مدینے چلتے ہیں، مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی قسمتیں بدلتے ہیں، مصطفیٰ غلاموں کی۔
وسلم وبارک علیہ وعلی آلہ۔
انشاءاللہ عربک صلوات بک نعت نمبر 59 پیج 132۔ مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا مدنی مدینے والے، میں عشق بھی پلانا، میں عشق بھی پلانا مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا، میرے خواب میں تم آنا مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر
بلانا
مدنی مدینے والے، تیرے در سے شاہ بہتر، تیرے آستاں سے بڑھ کر، تیرے در سے شاہ بہتر، تیرے آستاں سے بڑھ کر، ہے بھلا کوئی ٹھکانہ، ہے بھلا کوئی ٹھکانہ مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا مدنی
مدینے
والے، مجھے در پہ پھر
بلانا
مدنی مدینے والے، تو ہی انبیاء کا سرور، تو ہی دو جہاں کا یاور، تو ہی انبیاء کا سرور، تو ہی دو جہاں کا یاور، تو ہی رہبر زمانہ، تو ہی رہبر زمانہ مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ بلانا مدنی مدینے والے، تو خدا کے بعد بہتر سبھی سے ہوں میرے سرور، تو خدا کے بعد بہتر سبھی سے میرے سرور، تیرا ہاشمی گھرانہ، تیرا ہاشمی گھرانہ مدنی مدینے والے، مجھے در پہ پھر بلانا
मदनी मदीने
वाले मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना मदनी मदीने वाले तेरी फर्श पर हुकूमत तेरी अर्श पर हुकूमत तेरी फर्श पर हुकूमत तेरी अर्श पर हुकूमत तू शहंशाह ज़माना तू शहंशाह ज़माना मदनी मदीने वाले मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना
मदनी मदीने
वाले मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना मदनी मदीने वाले तेरा खुल्क सबसे आला तेरा हुस्न सबसे प्यारा तेरा खुल्क सबसे आला तेरा हुस्न सबसे प्यारा फिदा तुझ पे सब ज़माना फिदा तुझ पे सब ज़माना मदनी मदीने वाले मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना मदनी मदीने वाले मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना मदनी मदीने वाले
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أصحابه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية وسائر وساداتنا وصديقنا الفاتحة يا رسول الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول وأولو الأمر منكم أنا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أنا عبدك العاجز الضعيف ومسكين وظالم وجهل but for the grace of Allah that we're still in existence and alhamdulillah that Allah granted us this love of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is a ni'mat, is a grant from the Divine, and the immense grant of guidance into this way of ishq and muhabbat, and its miracle is magnetism, that we clean our magnet, we clean our heart, we do our zikr, purify the energies, and the heart will attract us to where it loves. And when we direct ourselves to the best of what has to be loved, of the Divine, the Presence and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad, the heart goes autopilot in that direction and begins to move with a magnetism to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. And alhamdulillah that awliyaullah come into our lives to teach us that in this holy month of Sha'ban and these realities under the sultanate of 9, and through this gate of 9 these 12 veils and the realities of these 12 surat of Holy Qur'an that takes us to the realities of the Kawthar. And this 9 and 8 makes 72, and the gate of 72 Surat al-Jinn. And for Surat al-Jinn, one of the realities of Ayatul Kareem is 72 verse 16, Haji Shahid.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأن لو استقاموا على الطريقة لأسقيناهم ماء غدقا صدق الله العلي العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم وبلغ الرسول الكريم.
And proclaim, O dear Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, I have received the divine revelation that had they remained upright on the straight path, we would have given them abundant water.
Some added words, but the reality is tariqah. Istaqamu fi tariqatit. So they say, where's tariqah mentioned in Qur'an? It's mentioned in Shaban, in Surah Al-Jinn, because it has to do with the movement towards the heart of Prophet. It's convenient to translate certain words in other ways as to hide from people the realities of tariqah, because they come and say, where's tariqah in Islam? Well, it's in Qur'an, istaqamu fi tariqatit. Had they remained firm on their tariqah, we would have bestowed upon them abundant rains from Allah's rahmah and mercies. Because rain is a rahmah and is symbolic of rahmah and mercy, and who is the rahmah of Allah is the reality in the soul of Sayyidina Muhammad rahmatan lil alameen. And in this holy month and these holy surahs is guiding us to the heart of Prophet that remain firm on your path through every test and every difficulty. In this world of immense fitna and so many trials and tribulations, Allah is giving to us that your tariq and your path is filled with tests. Like the one whom wishes to reach to the rose, you must traverse the thorns, the stem that's filled with thorns. For every struggle has an immense reward from Allah. Means the path in which has no struggle is questionable. Everything that we struggle for we cherish. Every type of difficulty we endure and Allah gives to us, be firm. If that's the path you want, be firm upon that path. If it's that love you want, anything that you have asked from Allah then Allah is giving to us, be firm on that. You wanted that, you got it, now be firm upon it. It's not going to go left, it's not going to go right. You can't dislike it when it's not in your favour, because Allah is giving to us, had they remained firm on their tariqah, we would have opened fountains of abundance upon them. These fountains of mai, and the reality of mai and water is mim and alif, and that nothing comes between that. And Allah described, my throne is upon mai, and we've described in other talks. Mai is the reality of La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. Anytime we see alif and mim and nothing in between, it's that reality of the kalimah. When we say ummi, it's not unlettered, because these are disrespectful people. Ummi, mother, means that no one taught this reality except Allah. Prophet is not in need of a teacher, his teacher is the Divinely Presence, Allah Izzati wa Jalalihi. Then when you flip in the other direction you say mai, that reality produces water, and water is the reality of rahmah, water is the reality of life, and that every life comes from water. So the immensity of what Allah is granting is that this immense fountain of life, this immense oceans of reality in which this spring everything comes into existence from this La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. This is the Qawb Qawsaini aw adna. The kalima is not something we said once and we went on our way. It was the goal in which we're striving for. That's why we said that level of sharia is one thing above sharia, because sharia is our foundation. It's not the building. Just because you laid a concrete didn't mean you made a building out of it. You merely just put the foundation. What you build upon it is what Allah wants. Because you can't build upon corruption and you can't build upon hypocrisy. So, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah is our foundation. From that foundation these tariqah knowledges, haqiqah knowledges, marifah knowledges, all of these degrees of reality will be retrieved from this ocean of my. From Allah's rahmah to dress us, from Allah's infinite oceans of knowledges and realities, from the reality of that holds all creation together. All this reward Allah is giving in Surat al-Jinn, and we put everything together like a tasbih. That your life is not about the 10% that you see, it's about the 90% that you don't see. And then you struggle with the physicality that you have, because now we're entering in from 8 and entering into Ramadan. And in this 8th month and this reality Allah is directing us, Prophet is directing us, is that open yourself into the world of light. And that's where your tariqah is, that's where the power of the tariqah is. This is the power of marifah, this is the power of the soul. And as a result open up the reality of the 90% of what you don't see and enter into the worlds of faith and maqam al-ihsan. What you accepted of the 10% is your Islam, you entered into Islam. The physicality is a very small drop of its reality. But that which we don't see of faith, to open faith, what we don't see to open maqam al-ihsan means opening the world of light and all the spiritual practices, all the spiritual energies, all these different realities. And we said this safeguards us from every difficulty, because the guarantee is that difficulty would come to the physicality by virtue of the physicality. Every hardship and sickness and calamity comes to the physicality. And those whom Allah guides and truly guides, He opens them to the world of malakut. Because in the world of the malakut and the world of light they find a safety, they find a tranquility and a sakina within their hearts. That when hardship comes and sadness comes and difficulties come and testing come, they merely connect their hearts. And in that ocean of energy, in that ocean of love and muhabbat, Allah begin to send a tranquility within their hearts and souls. And that's why Allah describes that they neither fear nor grieve, because it's only through the connection of the malakut and the world of light that the grief taken by the love of Prophet, that when we grieve and when we're sad our soul runs to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad and say, Ya Rasul Kareem, Ya Habib al-Azim, only you can take away this sadness from my heart and send a tranquility and a sense of peace and rest within my soul. And with the abundance of that love and the overwhelming nature of that love, fear is dispelled and dispersed from the being. Because the consciousness of fear is that Allah may punish. Means the heart that is alive, because the heart that's dead is irrelevant. The heart that's alive, why it has fear? Is that, is Allah going to be punishing me now? Is this coming now as a punishment? Is this difficulty coming by Allah's anger? By that same love that the servant opens and the proximity to Prophet it dispels that fear. Why you think that Allah going to punish you or punished you? You're in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. If Allah wanted to punish you, He wouldn't have opened that presence. When Allah loves you, He sends you into that presence. And as a result Allah gave in Qur'an how I would punish them when they're making istighfar and they're in your presence. So this is immense rahmah of tariqahs, and as a result Allah is asking from us in this holy month of Shaban. The holy surah, Surat al-Jinn, is describing istiqamu fi tariqatit. Hold firm to your tariqah, hold firm to that hand, hold firm to that way and that reality, the ishq and muhabbat of Prophet so that he brings us into the proximity of Allah. Without that relationship there's no way to please Allah. That is the secret of reaching the pleasure of Allah, by reaching to the hand of Sayyidina Muhammad, to be in that proximity, to be dressed by that love, to be given the inspiration to have the khuluq and the character and the mercy and the rahmah of Sayyidina Muhammad, so that Allah's izzati wa jalalihi looks to the servant and finds a pleasure and brings them even closer into the Divinely Presence. We pray that Allah open for us these realities of tariqah and grant for ourselves, our families and all our loved ones that to live and die upon our tariqah. This is Allah's grant and this is Allah's immense blessings to bring the servant to the way of Muhammadun Rasulullah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa bi siri Surat al-Fatiha. Ya Rasul Kareem. InshaAllah. What do we have from our SMC families online, inshaAllah? Filter out those other ones. Disgruntled from last night. What do you mean? The men are bad.
As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What can we do during times of difficulty and challenges when we feel extremely lonely on this path, as if no one knows or understands what we are going through?
The tafakkur, the contemplation. So this is not a loneliness but solitude. Loneliness is when you want people around. Solitude is to find peace with yourself, inside of yourself. So there's a great realization. When you build yourself and build your energy, you're not alone because you're with them, with the energies and the realities that have opened for you. At that point you realize, I'm in more difficulty around people. So there's no loneliness. So it's actually the reverse. When you want to be around people and there's no people to find, something's you didn't reach that yet. When you start to purify your light, every time I go amongst people all these burdens and difficulties come, I don't want to see people. And you go run into your solitude in which you find peace within yourself. and where it's safe, and the energy and the shield and the bubble that you have built. People are the greatest source of fitna and difficulty. The more exposure to them, the more difficulties. So the way of rijal, the way of these realities, they don't seek to be in crowds of people, but others do. They don't have that understanding. They want to go all the time to the mall. So why do you want to go to the mall? It's just a place of burdens, horrible energies and smells and the smell of the energies. But when the person tips the scale through their practices, they find peace in their cave. That's why we talked last night. You know, Ashab al-Kahf are all the students trying to reach that reality. They need a cave in which they can go back to find peace. They go out scrummaging for food and sustenance, they're not happy out, but they have to go and get their provision, and they want to peacefully go back to their cave, do their practices, build their energy and be with their family. So shaitan knows that system for these rijal, and he lights a fire within the cave, and that's the danger, that people are playing into that. And what they say, don't play with fire because it will burn you. So that's not the system, that's not what Allah likes, that's not what Allah wants. So what Allah wants is then to have a peaceful cave. If people play the role that they've been given with the energies Allah has given to them, then they find happiness in their solitude, like isolation and khalwa, but never lonely. Because the loneliness means they didn't get to where they were supposed to achieve. They want people, they want to have people all around, yet they didn't experience, oh it's the same people causing you problems and energies and difficulties and griefs and burdens, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Mawlana.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
We feel low and unworthy of this divine love. We know our bad character and know we have no power. How can we increase our hope and be optimistic when we don't deserve these blessings?
Nobody deserves anything from Allah, so alhamdulillah, it's Allah's ni'mat, that's why we say ni'mat, it's a gift. So this is a gift from the Divinely Presence. But again, not a philosophy class, so we don't have to talk lowly about ourselves. You have to reverse it again and say, now you got this gift, what are you going to do with it? No, I don't deserve it. It doesn't matter you deserve or not, Allah gave to you, now what are you going to do with it? That's where you're responsible. Allah gave this gift to whomever, as a result what are you going to do with it? You're supposed to do your khidmat, your service and everything to achieve what you have to achieve, and that's why istiqamu fi tariqat, hold firm to your tariqah. So it's not philosophy where I don't deserve it, nobody deserves it, who deserves this? That's why all the nat are saying, I don't know how I got here. Nobody, anyone who thinks they deserved it, that's a different sickness, that's a different school, where you think you deserve something from Allah. Nobody deserves anything. But what it was, what am I going to do with it? That's where they'll hold me accountable. That you take your last breath and say, we gave you the tariqah. What did you do? You didn't do anything with it? You promised to do something with it and did absolutely nothing with it. That's where you have to be worried. Is that what did you do with the tariqah? What did you do with what Allah had opened? And that's the role of the shaykhs, is to encourage people, do something, make your faith to be real, make this love to be real, let it to blossom. If it does, oh the whole world will smell its fragrance. That's why I look at the people now are putting out reels everywhere. That agitates a lot of people. See all these reels, all these images of sunnah, all these beatific teachings and quotes and all these different realities about Prophet, that's exactly what was meant to be, is make our faith to be real and spread the fragrance of that rose everywhere. If it annoys people, that's their problem. They need to smell more of that reality, maybe they'll change. But that's the role of the shaykh, is to encourage people to do these good deeds and good actions and to spread these knowledges, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, dearest Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Is Maqamul Ihsan based on martyrdom and the sacrifice of our nafs? Jazakallah khairan.
Martyrdom? Yes, yeah, heavy word that triggers lots of things. It's the state of death before death. So to take your desires and to bring your desires down. So you follow your Islam and the principles of Islam, hoping to open up the pillars of faith. And faith is to love Prophet more than we love ourselves, and as a result maqam al-ihsan is the station of excellence. Is that your worshipness to see Allah as if you see Allah, and if you don't see, then know that Allah sees you. So that means then there is a hyper consciousness, but this is all the realities of light and the soul. So we traverse above the physicality to open the realities of the soul, and that's through the spiritual practices, the muraqabah, and the process of letting desires to die and letting the soul realities to come through, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
When we pass away from this world, do we get to see the 90% that is veiled from us?
When you pass away from this world? When the desires begin to go down and the spiritual training begins to increase, then Allah begin to open within the heart of the servant their subtlety. Means the senses each have two senses. You have physical seeing and spiritual seeing, physical hearing, spiritual hearing. Anytime we suppress one, the other one becomes hypersensitive. When you sit and meditate and don't use your hearing, you can hear your consciousness. But if you're blaring sounds into the ear, then you hear those sounds that you're blaring. So you train your hearing to begin to hear your consciousness. So the subtle salawats in the room that are playing encourage us to the energies of the salawats and to the presence of Prophet, and as a result you want to fine tune your spiritual hearing to your consciousness. And same when you close your eyes and don't look to the physical world, you're training now your soul to look within the spiritual realm. So this is again continuous training and training until these senses can begin to open, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Does the daily dhikr of La ilaha illallah during Fajr awrad build our muscle memory for turning off the head? And does spirituality have its own muscle memory for the soul?
Muscle memory. I don't know muscle memory, but the La ilaha illallah is the confirmation that there is nothing but Allah. So when we enter into the ocean of La ilaha illallah, it's these oceans of annihilation, that especially the Fajr time when they're entering into La ilaha illallah, it's in the world of light. and that these souls are gathering in that world of light, and when they begin to recite La ilaha illallah, the souls are walking into a ocean of water, into Divinely waters, and they vanish. Because we said in the world of light that your one drop, one drop, one drop, one drop in reality is just one drop, because there's no division, it's the ocean of singularity. So those realities, they see themselves entering into their zikr, their La ilaha illallah, and it's all these lights coming together and entering into that ocean and vanishing within the ocean and asking to be nothing, to be nothing. And the dress of Muhammadun Rasulullah is the dress of them coming into existence. So these are big dresses and big realities, because the awrad that we do and the recitations we do are from the Sultan al-Awliya, and where they are traversing in that Divinely Presence, and as a result of being their students they give to us that recite these recitations, connect your hearts with us, and we will dress you and take you into the oceans in which they are traversing, not the oceans that we should be in, but the oceans in which Allah has dressed these servants and granted these servants. And only by love we can accompany them, not by thought, not by actions. You can't go out and do an action to gain the access of these very pious souls, but through the hadith of Prophet you be with whom you love. Love the right people, and the hadith of Prophet is 100% true. You be with whom you love, so love the right people. But love is not from the physicality, love is from the soul. When your soul loves them through your tarbiyah, through your training, through the imtihan, through everything that you've put into motion, your soul will be connected to them. And that's what Prophet wants, is you be with whom you love. So it's not the physical, but you use your physical to achieve that reality. But if your soul is beginning to get connected, your soul will accompany them. And the beatific reality is that wherever their soul is going, they take whom loves them. And that's why we say an atomic bond from the level of atoms is based on love. It's not a glue, there's no glue that you can bring atoms together, but Allah made it a love. And so how do atoms bond? They have to release electrons, and electrons are negatives. So you release a negative characteristic so that you can move closer to a bonding. And that's the same as our reality. When we release our negative characteristics, our soul draws closer to these holy souls. When we have the negative characteristic, that's what keeps us separate from them. So they give us the awrads, the zikrs, the istighfars, all the practices, drop those negative electrons, and your atoms begin to move towards them. Then Allah makes the bond of muhabbat and al-wadud to connect. As a result your soul accompanies wherever their soul is going. And then Allah gives in Surat al-Yasin that we carried you in fuluk al-mashhoon. We carry you in a loaded ship. Why? Because their souls are like ships in Allah's oceans of realities, and the ticket for that ship is good character and love. And your soul will immediately bond with their soul, enter upon their fuluk on that ship and begin to traverse where that soul is going in that ocean of realities. And hamalna mithlahum, and Allah gives in that same verse, and we created similar to those big ships, smaller ships. And that's the purpose of the smaller ships, is go out and collect souls. And as a result, that small ship knows exactly how to get back to the bigger ships. So they go out and teach this way of love, people's souls are attracted to that reality, all at the level of the soul. That's why guidance is the world of light. Guidance is not the physical realm. The physical realm just attracts people to get you to listen. The real is that once you listen, they grab your soul. And as a result, they attach to their ships and go back to the bigger ships. That's why when you see on the port huge ships, but they don't come into shore because they're huge. So they send out the smaller ships, go into shore and pick up people, passengers, and bring them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The time that big ship wants to come in, it takes a lot of preparations. So the big ship stays out into the ocean and the small ships begin to come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, bringing people back onto that reality. So as we see in the physical world, Allah is doing it much more complex in the spiritual world. And that's why each of the students when they do their muraqabah, do their tafakkur, do their contemplation, they all begin to mimic the reality of these ships. They attract people by their good character. And as a result, these souls begin to follow them, listen to them, understand them. You know, they say, watch that channel, then they watch the channel, then they're all coming to the guidance. And that becomes then the reality of juzba and magnetism. And it's not through the tongue, it's through the good actions and good character. So that they have that magnetism from soul to soul and they bring them back to the ship and that ship traverses the oceans of Allah's rahmah and mercy, and these are the Muhammadan haqqaiqs inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Please forgive us if this question sounds very basic. We can easily recognize issues in our physical life such as health problems, job loss, etc. However, we often struggle to perceive issues occurring from the unseen world. What are some signs that our lives might be affected by unseen negative beings?
You don't have to worry about that if you're not perceiving it, because then you become paranoid about everything. But that's not important. The main thing is to know that difficulties that come and energies that come, our life is to build our energy, build our connection, build our reality. So to defend ourself from every type of negative influence. So still the person has to meditate, contemplate, and you become sensitive to energies. At that time you'll understand what that is. That you go to a mall and you feel the heaviness of the mall. So I think we had nice reels that showed that all the like a negative dark cloud is just floating around waiting to enter into someone. You feel the heaviness, you feel your eyes hurting, you feel your feet hurting, and you understand that this is just basic energy. If you put out a positive charge, it attracts a negative charge. These negative charges make people sick, the negative charge makes people angry, these negative charges give people bad characteristics. So just energy. So you put out a nice light bulb on a summer day and a dark outside, that light bulb as soon as you turn it on all the flies come because they're attracted to that light. So this is very simple understandings for our lives. So if you're doing spiritual practices, know that negative energies are coming around. That's why you keep wudu and that's why you keep the way of Prophet, the dress of modesty, the dresses of wudu, keeping ourselves to be shielded with energies for these practices, for these realities, to shield ourselves from every type of negativity inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sayyidi, does the heavenly gate of 72 reflect to the holy events that occur on the 27th of holy months?
It's our gateway to the 72. And that's why the reality of 27 upon the earth, because everything is a reflection of its reality. So 27 is the reflection of 72. So every event we have on is the 27th, Laylatul Qadr, Isra wal Miraj, because this is a gate into the heavens. So this is the realities of being at that gate and entering into that reality and to be dressed by its reality, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum, Sayyidi Shaykh Nurjan.
Wa alaykum salam wa rahmatullah.
Since all energy originates from sound, praise, creating light and then atoms, is there a secret to be able to hear the physical heart's sound?
Secret to hearing the physical heart sound? Like what? Like hearing it just boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. I don't know what that means, but like if they hear it, boom, boom, boom, boom. They're hearing it from the physicality or they hear it spiritually, the heartbeat. InshaAllah, they feel their heartbeat, alhamdulillah. So any type of hearing then has its reality. So anytime somebody is sitting and meditating and trying to be conscious of their self and their reality, they can begin to feel their heartbeat or hear their heartbeat, so that they become conscious of that reality. That's why in the meditation then they try to hold their thumb. So anytime they meditate they hold the thumb, because if you don't hold the thumb, the tafakkur becomes spread everywhere. But you're not going outside for your meditation. When you hold your thumb you're going into your heart, because the heart is the doorway to the Divine, the Presence. No, you're not going through your brain, you're not going through your endocrine system, chakras, and you're going through your qalb. So Allah gave the servant, qalb al-mu'min baytullah, is to enter the house of Allah is your heart. So as soon as you hold the thumb and tafakkur, it's now entering into the house of Allah Izzati wa Jalalihi. So entering into the heart then is the whole power. Then that heart requires to be clean. So we describe wherever Allah is talking in Qur'an about the holy Kaaba, it's actually in reference to your heart. Wash it, clean it, make tafakkur, make your contemplation and your tawaf around, means everything about the heart of the servant. Clean your heart, then circumambulate your heart, purify and keep only Allah within the heart. So these are all the realities that the servant is trying to achieve, and they make their tafakkur enter into their heart. From their heart they can reach into the heavens, not from the brain and not from anywhere else on the body. But every other group they go everywhere else but the heart. So the heart is open for those whom believe in La ilaha illallah, and the greatest belief in La ilaha illallah is Muhammadun Rasulullah that teaches the servant the good character, good manners and the oneness of Allah so that they can enter. Idol worshipper can't enter the heart because they don't believe in oneness. So what do? They go into the endocrine system. That's why their tafakkurs and meditation are based on these endocrine energy points and the brain energy points, and because they can't get into the heart. So the heart requires the belief in the oneness of the Creator, that which doesn't anger Him. So then once they start to direct themselves to the oneness, then the Creator is inspiring within the servant, clean yourself and discipline yourself. So if they truly try to clean and discipline themselves, Allah inspires them, go towards Muhammadun Rasulullah. And that's why many people who did their tafakkur or meditation or whatever they wanted to call it, they were inspired to accept Islam. So they say, oh we used to sit many times and try to contemplate and have good character and good manners, and all of a sudden they were inspired and had visions to accept Islam or to see Prophet calling them to come. So if they're trying to enter into the heart and knock on that door, Allah will reveal to them, go to Muhammadun Rasulullah so that you can understand the disciplines to unlock that reality in which you seek. But if they sit and trying to go into their head, that's not going to happen. Shaitans will play with them. If they try to go on to their systems along the spine, shaitans will play with them. But the heart, it has a lock on it. So alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum Sayyidi Mawlana Shaykh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
This murid says that they have a problem with imbalance when they're dunyawi, they become too dunyawi. When they're spiritual, they're too spiritual to where they almost stop working. How to keep dunya and akhirah balanced?
Yeah, this is a life of balance. That's why you follow the guidance and follow the prescription that the shaykhs are giving, so that you work and you do your spiritual practices and everything has its balance. You have to be able to provide for yourself, you have to be able to take care of family or whatever responsibilities you have, and that's the balance. So that's why the shaykh's teaching is go out, do khidmat, do service, do all of these different spiritual practices to open these realities. That's why many people are attracted to tariqahs because of underlying characteristics. Then they want to blame on the tariqah. So there are a lot of people who like to get welfare and say they're in tariqah. So it's perfect for them, right? They get welfare, they sit on a couch, do zikr and get a check from welfare agency. This is not accepted. So that's not tariqah, but it attracts a lot of people like that because they're sitting on their couch, they say, might as well also do some zikr. But the tariqah wants us to go out and struggle, is go out and work, get your provision, do what you have to do. That's where the reward is, when you go out and struggle amongst people, amongst energies, and then come back and do your spiritual practices. So these are the subtleties of different behaviors that we try to stay away from that behavior, where it becomes an ease that I'm just not going to go out, I'm just going to take some sort of a check from a government agency, and therefore the shaykh said don't expose myself to any bad energy. But that's not what the shaykhs are talking about. They're saying that we have to go out and provide for our provision, we have to struggle in the world and then come back and purify our energy, wash, clean, do our practices and achieve a balanced life inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Mawlana, there's a number of new members on YouTube, subscribers on YouTube and followers on Instagram who are asking about how to handle family that is either non-Muslim or against Tariqah and consider themselves Muslim. Is it okay to be to move on, they're asking, or should they stay isolated?
Move on where? Means following tariqah is not about fighting with all your relatives. It's about doing your practices for yourself. And if you're living in someone's home and they don't appreciate those practices, not your home, you're living in someone else's home and they don't appreciate those practices, then you do your practices in your room. I'm sure they don't make sure that your door is open at all times, so you do your life hidden and private as to not bother people, and that becomes your test because Allah put you in that condition. But when you have your own life and your own home, then this is who you are. Relatives don't like it, there's nothing I can do. So they like it, they don't like it, they have to work on themselves. I don't want to compromise myself because somebody else doesn't like my beard. So they don't want to see me, they don't have to see me. So these are different things. If we're living in somebody's home, then we have to be with good character and good manners. If I live in my own home and other people say, I don't like your beard, that doesn't mean I shave my beard. That means I'm sorry you don't like it, but it's nicely groomed, I have it nice and clean, I don't know why you find offense to that. But eventually you move on, that something about you is irritating that person, and that's in Surah Yasin. That every time they would enter into an area, the people say, stop talking to us, we're going to throw rocks at you and kill you. And they say, why would you want to throw rocks and kill me? Is it that I remind you of the truth? And that's the situation. People know they shouldn't drink, people know they shouldn't smoke, people know they should not be doing these bad things, and you begin to represent a truth. They like it, they don't like it, they know, their soul knows this is a truth and begins to talk to the person. This person is representing the truth, you grow your beard. Then they look at you and just say, why don't you stop it and stop taking it, because now they're arguing with their own waswas and their soul, they're fighting their own soul. So the truth, it reminds people of the truth. So this is all with good manners and good character. We live a life in which we don't have to compromise everything for other people, nobody compromises anything for us. So they want to meet and not talk about religion, but they want to talk about every garbage they believe in. So it means you have to compromise and stay quiet, but they don't want to compromise to ask about religion, just like maybe enlighten you about something. So then you find that these are not relationships that are meeting anymore, and that becomes the way of solitude. Back to the first question, we find out this is too much difficulty. Yeah, I'm going to go here, they're going to say this, I'm going to go there, they're going to say this. So why I want to get an argument and then feel bad every time I go home? I take my tasbih and I sit by myself and I'm just arguing myself now. I do my zikr, do my practices and see my loved ones, and that's it. And that gives me a sense of peace. So then we find that maybe socializing isn't really what it's set out to be. Where the dunya is showing you socializing, every television show is saying, we have to socialize, we have to go and see all these people and sit with these people and have unnecessary conversations and arguments with people, but that's not our way. So people find more and more peace once they build themselves not doing that. And they begin to have their solitude, they keep their companionship, they keep their zikr in their heart not to be agitated, and they find a great peace in that. So everyone has their own time and their own limit. So it's not like a fatwa that do this or do that stuff, or we don't do those things, but everybody has to come to their own realization of what they feel comfortable with. When you're conscious of your heart and you like when your heart is smooth and beating good, and you don't like the feeling when your heart is agitated, you come back nervous and upset that you got into arguments, then you start to avoid that because your heart now is agitated, it takes you a while to calm it back down. So to everyone their own and their level of consciousness, their level of meditation and tafakkur, until they can find a cave in which they find peace in. And if they find that cave, they stay in it and reach their enlightenment. But you don't find enlightenment in the mall, and you don't find it in somebody else's living room, but you find it in your own cave, inshaAllah. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun al mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Bi hurmati Muhammad al Mustafa basir Surat al Fatiha. Ya Rasul Kareem, Ameen. آمين بنية ختم خوجك. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله
وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر الله أستغفر أستغفر أستغفر أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم من كل ذنب ومعصية من كل ما يخالف دين الإسلام من كل ما يخالف الشريعة من كل ما يخالف الطريقة من كل ما يخالف المعرفة من كل ما يخالف الحقيقة من كل ما يخالف العزيمة يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفتح الأبواب مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا ذليل المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وفوض أمر الله إن الله بصير بالعباد.
رابط الشريف أسكتسير صابر الشريف في presence of سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم بمددكم ونظركم سيدي يا رسول الكريم يا حبيب اللطيف.
فاتحة الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. ألم نشرح لك شريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب ربك فارغب الله أكبر. إخلاص الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر. فاتحة الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن
الرحيم مالك
يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد سلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
صل يا ربي وسلم جميع أنبيائه ومرسلين وكل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين إلى أشرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى أصحابه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية سائر وساداتنا والصديقين الفاتحة. من كثير يا رب.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نجي الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله عليه صلوات الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا لا إله إلا إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو إلا إلا هو إلا هو إلا هو محمد جانم يا محمد جان يا محمد جانم يا محمد جانم يا محمد جانم يا جانم يا محمد جان يا محمد جانم يا محمد جانم يا محمد جان يا محمد جانم يا محمد جانم حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو لا إله إلا هو ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب لا يا الله الله الله الله الله الله يا المحسنين كرجه للأنبياء استغفرون الله يا سيدي يا سيدي يا رسول الله يا حبيب الله حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم Sattar, Ya Sattar, Ya Allah, Ya Jabbar, Jabbar, Ya Jabbar, Ya Allah, Ya Kahar, Ya Kahar, Ya Kahar, Ya Allah, Ya Razak, Ya Razak, Ya Razak, Ya Allah, Ya Fatah, Ya Fatah, Ya Fatah, Ya Allah, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Allah, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Wadud, Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman, Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Allah, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Rahim, Ya Allah, Ya Hannan, Ya Hannan, Ya Hannan, Ya Allah, Ya Hannan, Ya Hannan, Ya Hannan, Ya Allah, Ya Mannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Allah, Ya Mannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Mannan, Ya Allah, Ya Dayan, Ya Dayan, Ya Dayan, Ya Allah, Ya Dayan, Ya Dayan, Ya Dayan, Ya Allah, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Allah, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Subhan, Ya Allah, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Allah, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Sultan, Ya Allah, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Allah, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Aman, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Anta Allah, Anta Allah, Anta Allah, Ya Allah, Anta Allah, Anta Allah, Anta Allah, Ya Allah, Hu Allah, Hu Allah, Hu Allah, Ya Allah, Hu Allah, Hu Allah, Hu Allah, Ya Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Muhammad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Muhammad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Muhammad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Muhammad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Muhammad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Ya Ahmad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Ya Ahmad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Ya Ahmad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Ya Ahmad. Ya Ahad, Ya Samad, Salli ala Ya Ahmad. İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi, İmam Mehdi. Ya Seyyid, Ya Sahib, Ya Siddiq, Ya Resul, Ya Allah, Ya Seyyid, Ya Sahib, Ya Siddiq, Ya Resul, Ya Allah, Ya Seyyid, Ya Sahib, Ya Siddiq, Ya Resul, Ya Allah, Ya Seyyid, Ya Sahib, Ya Siddiq, Ya Resul, Ya Allah, Ya Seyyid, Ya Sahib, Ya Siddiq, Ya Resul, Ya Allah, Ya Seyyid, Ya Sahib, Ya Siddiq, Ya Resul, Ya Allah. Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah, Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah, Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah, Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah, Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah, Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah. Ni'mal Mawla wa ni'mal Nasir, Ni'mal Mawla wa ni'mal Nasir. Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah, Hasbunallah, Rabbunallah. Ni'mal Mawla wa ni'mal Nasir, Ni'mal Mawla wa ni'mal Nasir. يا غالبا غير مغلوب، يا غالبا غير مغلوب، يا غالبا غير مغلوب، يا شاهدا غير مغيب، يا شاهدا غير مغيب، يا شاهدا غير مغيب، يا قاربا غير بعيد، يا قاربا غير بعيد، يا قاربا غير بعيد، يا غالبا غير مغلوب، يا غالبا غير مغلوب، يا غالبا غير مغلوب. صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم.
صل يا ربي وسلم جميع أنبيائه والمرسلين وكلنا أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعليه وصحبه الكرام وعلى مشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية، خاصة روح منطلقة غوث خليك شيخ نشبه محمد ويسى البخاري، سلطان أولياء الشيخ عبد الفايز الداغستاني، سلطان أولياء الشيخ محمد عازم عادل الحكاني، مع الشيخ هشام كباني، الشيخ عدنان كباني، الشيخ محمد عادل، مع عبد الخالق الخوج الدواني، صاحب زمان سيد محمد المهدي عليه السلام، روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام، ثم سيدنا بكر الصديق، سيدنا عمر، سيدنا عثمان، إمام الحسن عليه السلام، إمام الحسين عليه السلام، سيداتنا فاطمة عليه السلام، سائر وساداتنا وصديقنا. الفاتحة. آمين يا ربنا. Inshallah. Allah Azza wa Jalla address everyone, bless everyone, and forgive me. Thank you for joining tonight. Inshallah, we see everybody tomorrow night. Inshallah.
In the heavenly realm, the heart holds a central and revered position, serving as the locus of divine connection and spiritual enlightenment. Drawing from timeless wisdoms, unlocking the 6 powers of the heart offers insights and guided practices to help individuals purify and awaken the heart towards inner illumination. As a certified sheikh in the field of meditation, Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi reveals the 6 intrinsic powers of the heart, each serving as a key to unlocking the secrets of the human soul. Available on Amazon.com. In the journey of faith, every step is a doorway into discovery and connection. Enter the updated Muhammadan Way app, your Islamic companion made with the seeker in mind. Now enriched with over 30 innovative features. Dive into the wisdom of thousands of holy hadiths. Immerse yourself in the full Holy Quran with comprehensive search, audio, and multiple translations. Experience guidance at its best. Stay in tune with the Islamic events calendar. From du'as for every occasion to digital tasbih and prayer times. The app guides your daily practice, ad-free. Join a global community of over 100,000 believers. With the Muhammadan Way app, embracing your faith has never been easier. Download the Muhammadan Way app today, available on iOS and Android. Your journey awaits.
As heavenly beings, we are on an eternal pursuit of angelic power. This book invites the seeker to attune to the guides of heavenly knowledge and discover the essential techniques we need to acquire to increase our positive energy within. In Pursuit of Angelic Power, available now on Amazon.com. Insan al-Kamil, by author and spiritual guide Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi, describes that in order to be known, the divine created a sublime treasure for all of creation, the glorious light and soul of the Insan al-Kamil, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Vast universes, including every particle in existence, came into manifestation through this all-encompassing ocean of perfection. Order on Amazon.com. A Timeless Reality with Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi guides the reader in meditation, connecting the heart to a guide and to daily spiritual practices, to understand the effects of positive and negative energy, and to progress the reader in their spiritual awakening and the soul's connection to the world of light. The Divine's Ancient Timeless Reality. Order on Amazon.com.
Eastern cultures use teas and herbs as an elixir of health and wellness. Rumi Rose Teas revives this ancient tradition with a collection of over 40 delicious hand-blended teas. Enjoy God-given health and wellness within every cup of Rumi Rose tea. Order online now.
Introducing Shaykh AI. The Shaykh AI bot is designed to embody the principles of Sufism in the digital realm, providing guidance and wisdom inspired by Maulana Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi's teachings on spirituality, Islam, and the journey of the soul. The key benefits of this bot includes accessibility to the Shaykh's teachings at any time, helping seekers of knowledge to learn and grow in their spiritual path. Compassionate and respectful responses aligned with the Shaykh's approach, fostering a loving environment for discussions on faith. A resource for learning about the practical aspects of Sufism and Islamic spirituality, offering insights into the journey towards divine love. This powerful tool is multilingual and able to converse in many languages.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. We want to say thank you so much for your generous contribution to our Build a Well project at muslimcharity.com. We are actively involved in installing wells all across Pakistan, particularly small towns and villages that are unable to access clean and safe drinking water. We started this well project over a few years ago, and with your loving and generous support, we have over 1,900 wells. Think about that for a second. Not 1,900 people, 1,900 communities. So this water is helping thousands of people. Subhanallah. Usually to build a well can cost a lot of money, but with the Shaykh's Barakah, we were able to bring down the cost to only $300 per well. Every time someone drinks from that water, you get the rewards and blessings.
That's why the Shaykh recommends, if any of your family is going through issues or hardships, then sponsor a well in their name. Means as long as that well is providing water, you and your loved ones will be getting the reward of it even after you pass away. Also, if you can't afford to buy a well at this time, the wells require maintenance. So for only $29, you can help repair that. So again, thank you so much for your contribution and continued support.
In the heavenly realm, the heart holds a central and revered position, serving as the locus of divine connection and spiritual enlightenment. Drawing from timeless wisdoms, unlocking the 6 powers of the heart offers insights and guided practices to help individuals purify and awaken the heart towards inner illumination. As a certified sheikh in the field of meditation, Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi reveals the 6 intrinsic powers of the heart, each serving as a key to unlocking the secrets of the human soul. Available on Amazon.com. In the journey of faith, every step is a doorway into discovery and connection. Enter the updated Muhammadan Way app, your Islamic companion made with the seeker in mind. Now enriched with over 30 innovative features. Dive into the wisdom of thousands of holy hadiths. Immerse yourself in the full Holy Quran with comprehensive search, audio, and multiple translations. Experience guidance at its best. Stay in tune with the Islamic events calendar. From du'as for every occasion to digital tasbih and prayer times. The app guides your daily practice, ad-free. Join a global community of over 100,000 believers. With the Muhammadan Way app, embracing your faith has never been easier. Download the Muhammadan Way app today, available on iOS and Android. Your journey awaits.
As heavenly beings, we are on an eternal pursuit of angelic power. This book invites the seeker to attune to the guides of heavenly knowledge and discover the essential techniques we need to acquire to increase our positive energy within. In Pursuit of Angelic Power, available now on Amazon.com. Insan al-Kamil, by author and spiritual guide Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi, describes that in order to be known, the divine created a sublime treasure for all of creation, the glorious light and soul of the Insan al-Kamil, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Vast universes, including every particle in existence, came into manifestation through this all-encompassing ocean of perfection. Order on Amazon.com. A Timeless Reality with Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi guides the reader in meditation, connecting the heart to a guide and to daily spiritual practices, to understand the effects of positive and negative energy, and to progress the reader in their spiritual awakening and the soul's connection to the world of light. The Divine's Ancient Timeless Reality. Order on Amazon.com.
Eastern cultures use teas and herbs as an elixir of health and wellness. Rumi Rose Teas revives this ancient tradition with a collection of over 40 delicious hand-blended teas. Enjoy God-given health and wellness within every cup of Rumi Rose tea. Order online now.
Introducing Shaykh AI. The Shaykh AI bot is designed to embody the principles of Sufism in the digital realm, providing guidance and wisdom inspired by Maulana Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi's teachings on spirituality, Islam, and the journey of the soul. The key benefits of this bot includes accessibility to the Shaykh's teachings at any time, helping seekers of knowledge to learn and grow in their spiritual path. Compassionate and respectful responses aligned with the Shaykh's approach, fostering a loving environment for discussions on faith, a resource for learning about the practical aspects of Sufism and Islamic spirituality, offering insights into the journey towards divine love. This powerful tool is multilingual and able to converse in many languages.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. We want to say thank you so much for your generous contribution to our Build a Well project at muslimcharity.com. We are actively involved in installing wells all across Pakistan, particularly small towns and villages that are unable to access clean and safe drinking water. We started this well project over a few years ago, and with your loving and generous support, we have over 1,900 wells. Think about that for a second. Not 1,900 people, 1,900 communities. So this water is helping thousands of people. Subhanallah. Usually to build a well can cost a lot of money, but with the Sheikh's barakah, we were able to bring down the cost to only $300 per well. Every time someone drinks from that water, you get the rewards and blessings. That's why the Shaykh recommends, if any of your family is going through issues or hardships, then sponsor a well in their name. Means as long as that well is providing water, you and your loved ones will be getting the reward of it, even after you pass away. Also, if you can't afford to buy a well at this time, the wells require maintenance. So for only $29, you can help repair that. So again, thank you so much for your contribution and continued support.
In the heavenly realm, the heart holds a central and revered position, serving as the locus of divine connection and spiritual enlightenment. Drawing from timeless wisdoms, unlocking the 6 powers of the heart offers insights and guided practices to help individuals purify and awaken the heart towards inner illumination. As a certified sheikh in the field of meditation, Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi reveals the 6 intrinsic powers of the heart, each serving as a key to unlocking the secrets of the human soul. Available on Amazon.com. In the journey of faith, every step is a doorway into discovery and connection. Enter the updated Muhammadan Way app, your Islamic companion made with the seeker in mind. Now enriched with over 30 innovative features. Dive into the wisdom of thousands of holy hadiths. Immerse yourself in the full Holy Quran with comprehensive search, audio, and multiple translations. Experience guidance at its best. Stay in tune with the Islamic events calendar. From du'as for every occasion to digital tasbih and prayer times. The app guides your daily practice, ad-free. Join a global community of over 100,000 believers. With the Muhammadan Way app, embracing your faith has never been easier. Download the Muhammadan Way app today, available on iOS and Android. Your journey awaits.
As heavenly beings, we are on an eternal pursuit of angelic power. This book invites the seeker to attune to the guides of heavenly knowledge and discover the essential techniques we need to acquire to increase our positive energy within. In Pursuit of Angelic Power, available now on Amazon.com. Insan al-Kamil, by author and spiritual guide Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi, describes that in order to be known, the divine created a sublime treasure for all of creation, the glorious light and soul of the Insan al-Kamil, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Vast universes, including every particle in existence, came into manifestation through this all-encompassing ocean of perfection. Order on Amazon.com. A Timeless Reality with Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi guides the reader in meditation, connecting the heart to a guide and to daily spiritual practices to understand the effects of positive and negative energy and to progress the reader in their spiritual awakening and the soul's connection to the world of light. The Divine's ancient timeless reality. Order on Amazon.com.
Eastern cultures use teas and herbs as an elixir of health and wellness. Rumi Rose Teas revives this ancient tradition with a collection of over 40 delicious hand-blended teas. Enjoy God-given health and wellness within every cup of Rumi Rose tea. Order online now.
Introducing Shaykh AI. The Shaykh AI bot is designed to embody the principles of Sufism in the digital realm, providing guidance and wisdom inspired by Maulana Shaykh Nurjan Mirahmadi's teachings on spirituality, Islam, and the journey of the soul. The key benefits of this bot includes accessibility to the Shaykh's teachings at any time, helping seekers of knowledge to learn and grow in their spiritual path. Compassionate and respectful responses aligned with the Shaykh's approach, fostering a loving environment for discussions on faith. A resource for learning about the practical aspects of Sufism and Islamic spirituality, offering insights into the journey towards divine love. This powerful tool is multilingual and able to converse in many languages.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. We want to say thank you so much for your generous contribution to our Build a Well project at muslimcharity.com. We are actively involved in installing wells all across Pakistan, particularly small towns and villages that are unable to access clean and safe drinking water. We started this well project over a few years ago, and with your loving and generous support, we have over 1,900 wells. Think about that for a second. Not 1,900 people, 1,900 communities. So this water is helping thousands of people. Subhanallah. Usually to build a well can cost a lot of money, but with the Shaykh's barakah, we were able to bring down the cost to only $300 per well.